Hey, so what's going on, people? Obviously got this box here today. Well, it didn't arrive today. It arrived whatever day I did that comparison video on the Vapor Maxes, right? But as I said, that day I didn't feel like doing it for whatever reason, so I held off. And I was set to do it the next day, but that night of the previous video, that's when Splash hit me up with the whole, hey, I finished that video from a couple weeks ago thing. So if you haven't seen that one, definitely go back and watch it. I get it, it's 30 minutes long. You might be thinking like, I'm not trying to watch all that. You actually are trying to watch all that because it's pretty awesome. So take my word for it, take everybody else's word for it that chimed in and said stuff on Instagram and in those comments, and watch it because it'll make your life a little bit better, at least for 30 minutes. And also along with that, so that was part of the fallout of me asking for people, putting the word out there saying, hey, like if you want to put a video over here, let me know, send it my way, I'll take care of it, right? And that offer, I'm gonna keep that thing going, right? So that's pretty much like a standing offer. So if you are one of those people that has a video that you want to put up, let me know. If you want to just get together and do some sort of collaboration thing, we can do that too. Or we can just sit back on one of these YouTube live things and talk about some things. I'm a man of the people, so if the people want to do something with me, I'm all for it. That being that, here we are, right? So this particular box, I think it was the previous, the last Ultra Boost comparison thing that I did, which was, I want to say last week. During that, I said something about how there was a Columbus Day sale or some kind of sale going on. That's what this is a product of, right? So there were some things that were already marked down, but if you were to use that code for that extra 20% off, or maybe it was 30, whatever the percentage off was, it took these things down from why is that upside down? It took these things down from what was originally 180, they were marked down to 126. The 126 then dropped to about $100.08 after taxes. And you know, like that little discount. So $80 off pretty much for these. Totally worth it in my opinion, but we're gonna see for sure once I get this box opened up. Without jumping right into that. It is Thursday, right? It's Thursday, the day to think about the older things that have already happened, which is mostly all older things have already happened. Yeah, remember Eddie Guerrero? Yeah, he was a pretty awesome dude. Still is if you go watch his matches. There's one with him and Bradshaw. I think it's like a Great American Bash or something. Insane. And also anything else that he was a part of was really good too. So go back. If you're a fan of older wrestling things, go watch those. Well then, looks like we've got a bit of a problem, ladies and gentlemen. So this right here, I don't know what this thing is, but this is not what I ordered, like not even close. But we're gonna go ahead and pull out both of these and deal with that, because now I gotta read the box and see what, okay. You know, even the box says, you see that, the side of the box, Ultra Boost 19. This is not at all an Ultra Boost. What is this thing? Oh, it's one of the Cloudfoam. It's not an alpha bounce. I'm not even sure what this thing is. It just says Cloudfoam. But actually I think, I might be wrong, but I feel like Bobby's Sneaker World got one of these in not too long ago, or something very similar. But look at that, right? This is obviously not what I ordered, because if it was, I would have known what it was when I took it out of the box. And the fact that it's in this box, I'm not even sure if that's the right one, you know, by the model number, because I don't remember what the model number is. And since Adidas doesn't put actual colors on the side of their box. But this right here, I'm not going to do any on foots or anything. We're just gonna put this up as it is. Right there, Cloudfoam Comfort. Looking at this thing all up close, seeing what it is, for what it is. It seems like a decent shoe. You know, it's got a nice little mesh upper. It doesn't seem like it's super thin. It's definitely not super thin, but it's still going to be pretty light, so that's cool. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be necessarily the most breathable, just because this fabric feels a little bit thicker than I would want. The tongue is very thin though, but the actual upper of the shoe itself is not. And then you've got like this typical 3 stripes on there. A lot of the shoes that I've bought recently don't really have just like the straight up branding like that. It's usually worked into the cage, or it's kind of just subdued on the end of the toe there, like on the uncaged. And then past that, you got some fairly thick kind of rope style laces. Not as nice as what you'd see on like a pair of Yeezys or anything, and they're not reflective. Not as nice as you might see on like a pair of Yeezys or whatever, but they are thick rope laces, so if that's the thing you're into, then hey, you might like these. Now I'm gonna guess that the comfort of these is probably pretty solid, because the Cloudfoam, from what I've seen on those slides that I have, super comfortable. It's a bit underrated in my opinion, because I don't really hear anybody talking about it. Everybody talks about the boost and all that stuff, and for valid reasons, but this is actually pretty good too. So I'm going to assume overall that this shoe, this Cloudfoam whatever, is likely pretty decent for maybe the gym. Not anything too crazy, like if you're, because it doesn't feel very sturdy, so I don't think your lateral movement is going to really lock you in on this. So if you're maybe doing some of those crazy CrossFit type things where you get like making those explosive movements, this might not be for you. But if you're just there and you're just kind of standing around, maybe doing some deadlift or something, or maybe some pull-ups, push-ups, bench press, the other standard gym things, this probably isn't bad. And even for just like standard casual wear, because it feels like it's pretty decent, and it's probably super cheap. I don't know for sure because there's no invoice or anything in here, which in a way, isn't that a little weird too? Not that there are invoices in the other ones, but now that I think about it, I kind of feel like there should be invoices in there to tell you what you paid. Even on the Nike ones, they put those papers in there, but they don't tell you the price other than what's on the box. Either way. So here you go. Here's a close shot of this shoe. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and just talk to customer service, see about getting this dealt with. Probably in the morning. Well, not in the morning, but later in the evening for me, because it's 5 p.m. here, which means it's only Eastern time, 4 in the morning, so I don't think they're open just yet. But there you go. I'm going to deal with that. So have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, and I'll be back seeing you guys pretty soon, hopefully. I don't know if I have any other videos planned, but we'll see what happens. Alright, later people. Oh, real quick. I just double checked the actual product number of the thing that I ordered and what's on this box. Yeah, same thing. So they just put the wrong shoes in this box. How that happens is beyond me, but that's what happened.